Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm back. I'm back with another banger, and I did the last stream 30 minutes of 30 minutes, and it was horrible. And this is gonna be horrible too. In fact, the setup is even more horrible than before, but that's not the thing. So, what I decided to do was that I'm not even gonna focus on that, and we are just gonna learn the syntactic sugar of how to make something like this. I think uh, I got last time pretty distracted with how to set up and everything, while I don't even know Rust and what the fuck even I'm doing. I need to first of all learn Rust, learn how to uh, pass data in WASM, how the CI works, how the build system, what are the things that I'll be needing. I got literally no idea on those things, and I was like, yeah. And I'm also gonna do a pretty shit thing, that is, I'm gonna turn on sound looping because I'm a megalomaniac who wants to listen to his own sound, and that's totally normal. Enable monitoring. Hello? Yeah, the monitoring is enabled, and I can literally hear myself in my own headset. Uh, Nothing could get more uh, self loving than this, I guess. So, I hope you're going to enjoy the stream, or at least try to, because I don't know how you'll enjoy it, honestly. Like, it's so weird just thinking about it. Like, I do talking to himself, listening to himself, pretending that he has viewers or something. And so that's out of the way. We are going to try to make today some basic things. So our first thing will be like a React fixture, which will import like a number array from Rust and then try to console.log that number. I was thinking like this is gonna be the first thing we do, but we're gonna do more shit as I think about them. I should probably take notes, but the thing is that I don't have the pen because I'm at my parents' house right now, and it's Saturday and I totally got here today and I don't have my pen or anything near me. Hello, hello. I can hear myself again. But okay, I can hear myself again. So this is the weird thing that happens, is that if it gets disconnected or like I get too far from the mic, it's totally like unaudible. And I need to like, I have a stand. Okay, I have a stand, but the stand is currently like opened up, and I think I have put it in my drawer. Like I was, oh my god, now the camera is so horrible. So yeah, so I have the mic, and the thing is, I have the stand. The stand is just opened up and put it in my the wardrobe, I guess, my mini wardrobe, and that's the problem right now, and I'm not sure how to solve it. So uh now I cannot have this 24 into 7 in my own hand. That's gonna um dry up my fun for coding, but I'm also not sure what to do right now. Like, do I open up my mic stand and put it all together? Because if I'm going to talk in the stream, I need my mic very close to the face. That's only the time when it will sound good. Else if I like it farther, It's quite like less noise intense tuning, and I can literally feel it drop because I can hear it literally in my ears, and it doesn't sound good. What I can do is that I probably can maximize the gains. Oh, the gains are maximized, so that sucks. What I'll do is I'll put some artificial gain. Uh, oh my god, we are at an artificial gain of like a lot, and this is probably gonna destroy the sound, but we're gonna pretend that this is gonna be okay, and this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try to write with the mark with the sketch pen I have, and let's see if it can write. It can write, okay. I don't know. It can write like, I don't, the green dot, whatever, I like something. So what we're gonna do is react. Is it like going on the other side? Oh no, the page is pretty good. React fixture, WASM array, uh, console log. I like to do it because I like to like cut things out when it's done, and that makes me feel good. And if I don't do that, I don't feel I've done improvement. So we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna be happy about it. So you're gonna be happy about it, and we are all gonna be happy about it. So to do this, we need, for the minimal browser fixture, it would look like rust lib export rust function. It's use wasm gen something something, and this is gonna be how I'm gonna write it. Oh my god, the somebody looks at how I'm writing it right now, it's gonna be like insane. Like, the fuck, like, the setup is horrible. The setup is horrible. I don't even know how I was working on this thing for almost 2 years. It literally like pains my back. What the hell? Yeah, I need to fix up here, because if I'm gonna work here, it's gonna suck, and I have a job to do. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna say public function fixed number, which is a vector. It's a vector of I32, and it returns a vec. Builds the WASM package into the existing front-end library. This is WASM pack build target web output directory. What is WASM pack? Do I have it? Do I have WASM pack? Do I have WASM pack? Let's just test the CLI. So this is like, so the way I work is that I have like the main branch opened, and I let AI do any kind of shit it wants. Like, it can write any file, and then I got my own thing where I have like this really handwritten nice thing, because I like to handwrite code. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna handwrite the code. Actually, I don't like to handwrite the code. I'm just processing myself, so I do start handwriting the code, and that's like a good thing. So I need to include like create type, which is a C die lib or something. Okay, let's go to the cargo toml, and so this is the path. Oh my god, create type. It's impossible to write like this, bro. City lib. It's impossible to write like this. Dependencies will be what? WASM bindgen, WASM bindgen, and 0.2. How old is this things? Why still 0.2? Is this like latest 0.2? That would be just hilarious. I don't know why it's hilarious, but it is hilarious to me. And the way it will be called is that WASM gen has to be included. So let's go to the Rust core, and it's gonna be like this. Maybe we should try to make a to-do app, after this. After like we have some knowledge about how it's done, we can have like a So use WASM bind gen reload. I think this okay, fuck my good voice mic. We're gonna use the internal mic. Who the fuck is? I find them free. It's so good, dude. It's like it can hear like from such a far distance, and I'm speaking like so far, and it just works fine. So, I think it's fine. And yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Who even watches our stream, right? Uh, so we have to do WASM gen. WASM. See, I hate. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god, I'm trying to write it, bro. I don't know the syntax. WASM bind gen function. Maybe I should disable the fixture number. It's called a fixture number, and I think it's I32 probably. It's a vec of I32. Why a vec? Why not like a pre-allocated array of like static array? Like, is this? I don't think vecs are static array, right? These are like proper uh, expandable things. Are they? Are they like no? I don't know. I don't know. So you don't need to do the return thing. You can just write it like this, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's also like has its drawback, I think. And then you have to like the build it. So WASM pack, WASM pack, WASM WSM. Okay, it's installed. What the fuck? I think the AI installed. I seriously did not. So WASM. I kind of suspected it. That's why I like let it run. I'll just call it build, and it's gonna build Rust code. It's gonna build lib Rust code. Is it doing like this, like optimal? I really got no idea. And the output would be the output can be inside, I guess. Uh, okay, so I have to set the target. That's isn't like WASM supposed to be for web? Is there like some other kind of web? Is there a flag? Out dir, and it can be here itself, right? Like maybe like out directory, out directory, and let's call it WSM WASM because no, it's WASM, and I think it's gonna be fine. Uh, just don't fuck up. Like I will be just annoyed that it's gonna be like fucked up again. And what it said is that installed WASM chain blah 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 optimized binary with awesome opt cargo field missing cargo description repository and license. These are not necessarily but recommended. Absolutely yes. I should in future the WASM pack. Wish there is no new version. There's a newer version of the called Atho. Okay, you're using WASM. I'm using 0. Point. Is WASM chain? I don't know though. Like WASM pack. Okay, this is the version of WASM pack, not like its status. And we have like 2 new files. I'm hoping. Yep, I don't see it actually. Did out get created? Did it not get created? What? Did I get scammed? Uh, Bro, I literally gave you like this directory. Where is my file? Where is my file? Am I missing something? Build and then this like then make a tiny page for page basics blah blah blah, and that will like import my WASM. The question is where the fuck is my WASM file? It's not making one. Ah, shit. I could technically run codex here, but I have to say do not edit any file. Why does this not produce any file? Is Rust core lib? Yeah, it's fine, right? Like it's lib slash Rust core and clib blah blah blah. This is and it's like one thing I'm finding out. For boot, I'm running the WASM pack command next to other strengths and it sits. I just feel like something did stupid, which would be annoying. Like, why? Why me? I'm a good boy. Should not be tortured. And it's saying it's a short link. It does produce the file, but not where you're probably looking because you pass the package treats WASM pack treats our directory as relative to that Rust or the shell landed in lib Rust code generated files include what? But I cannot see them. You see, this is the problem. I cannot see them. Now also I'm not sure which tab I was working on. I think this one generated files included row. Either I am so it's out WASM delete target. Okay, files did get made, but how are they getting? Is the git ignore? Oh shit! It's asking to ignore everything. Okay, okay, that's smart, I guess. That's smart. So the deleted file will have like I'm sorry, you dummy. What was it? WASM pack. WASM pack what? WASM pack build YFD. 7 pack build lib Rust core. Build Rust core and put like a target web and then out dir. It's like out. Yeah, out is like pretty much where you need to throw that in. And if I like now go to out directory, sorry, it's like lib Rust core out. Yep. Now I have like my stuff. Otherwise, I might got like everything. Nice, you see, nice. Now we just need to build a fixture, and the fixture will be like Cosmos something. This is WASM page.tsx, and what I want is the import. So I have to see how it's done, and fixture number. So if we look at like the files, okay. So not even the files, let's look at like the Rust code we wrote. Let's lib.rs. We got fixture number, which you worry. Got fixture number, and the thing is, oh my god, WASM, not bro, WASM. Import, yeah, uh, it directly imported just from Rust core. Didn't like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It should be like out should have it. Like the way they wrote it is that WASM that, and then like they literally pointed to the file. So this will not work. So it's lib rust core out, and it's rust core dot ts percentages. So just, I mean, the use effect. I think it will run only once, right? We're gonna say initial. So it's the name of the project. That will be Rust core. For me, it will be Rust core. I think it will be Rust core, right? Because it's fiction now. Initial. The question is that how will it be named? Here it's like a single thing, but oh my god. Yeah, I'm not sure. But like, yeah, something like this. So it was for, and only after it's like initialize, you can call then. So it's like a promise. So it is a promise. It's not like a promise. It is a promise, and it is like it has the const number, fiction number. It's from array from. Okay, the array from. So this is the thing. Once you, when you don't know the, you can like say that AI will get you through, but you will learn this if you're not like trying to write the code at least. Maybe I should like try to print the number. How would that look like? I've forgotten how to write. So it will be like const. Yeah, it's like a state, and then set number. Number. So we check if number exists, and if it does, then we map it like this with a key and div. Cool. Yeah, just have to like run start, and if you like start it, and if we go to WASM page, use state is not defined. Okay, import. Yes. Oh my god, we did it, guys. We imported from Rust. Let's fucking go. That's what engineering is for. It's not right code, it's right this thing. It's like people will say like it's boilerplate, but like don't you like have any respect for the designing of this? Like somebody has to like think how the WASM is going to interact with the system. And you can like technically skip this and say, oh, this is boilerplate, but it's not just boilerplate. Like there are actual things happening. Like I don't know why is it array dot from. I think I know because it's like it's a bytes of numbers. I don't know. It's probably like I32. I'm not sure if the internal representation of numbers are I32. It's probably float 36. Sorry, float 64 for JavaScript internally. And it's returning like an array of I32, which means it is getting converted. It's like getting auto handled. And that's why I'm a bit weirded out because how does like JS knows that it's getting I32 and it's converted. Like does WASM handle that thing? Like that interoperability? Who is doing that? You know? I'm sure like I can ask the AI and can get answer. But you will have question yourself if you don't learn the boilerplate, you motherfucker. You need the boilerplate. The boilerplate is how you learn to program. My god, where did this society go wrong? Uh, okay, it's so fun. I can like do this thing all day and not ship a thing. This is a thing also like if somebody asks you, does AI help with productivity? I don't know. Does ranting about things help with productivity? I still don't know. So so it's kind of funny that you can like say that oh if you if you are like doing not doing AI you are gonna get back and then I say oh no bro I study every day I engineer everything from scratch but that also does not guarantee that I'll ship more than you. Fuck, everything's fucked. There's no answer and that's maybe the answer. Like how life is really unstable. There's really no thing called stable life and people kind of just don't accept it. Some people like take government jobs and they think like, oh, my life is stable, nothing will change. But life is literally unstable. Even stability has instability in it, just that it's relative. Sometimes it's like less for more for others. Yeah, I'm Sadhguru. Init trust code. I just want to know why is this line needed? Why is this needed? AI Lord, please answer. We will next build so you see one nice thing I'm gonna do is that I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it or not, but you can see my copyright. Since we did it, we get to cross this thing out. Oh my god. You see it's done. So satisfying, right? So fucking satisfying. Dude, why do I need to go left to go right in my camera? Is this like oh my god, left to go right, yeah. So like do you understand how good this is? Thank you, my boss. He taught me this one. And I absolutely love it. It's like cutting things off. What's better thing can you do? We're gonna next add building a to-do app. But we have to define the scopes of it, okay? Like, what does a to-do app do? So I want to use Rust, but I don't know how to use Rust for a to-do app. Maybe let's ask the AI, like how will you design a to-do app to learn Rust and WASM? What are the features that you will need? I want to learn. Okay, so we have the answer from before, and that is array is needed because returns a int32 array, not a normal JavaScript array. In Rust type is other. Suppose that JSON add shows shown in out. Okay, it returns, yeah, Yeah, the important issue is blind. So, oh, it's a I32. I32 is a native thing, right? In JS, it's not like it's external, it's an actual thing you can make. Okay, it's like C style API writing in JS without like memory management. You can do that. It's pretty cool actually. I didn't do that. Hmm. I understand it now. Yeah, yeah. It's like converting into numbered array from like a I in 32 array. So I want to make a to app to learn just WASM. What should we structure it? What are the features that will need Rust? It's just for learning. It's just for learning, guys. For learning for the Rust wise, I'm learning to do app structure. It is structure it so React handles CY and Rust handles to do dominated logic. Put feature set, add to do complete, to do delete, exit to do first filter, blah blah blah. The Rust side should open the to do list logic, and the Rust should display the state, and React should display the state and call Rust functions. Recommended structure is a WASM to do lib Rust to do logic exposed by WASM gen. It's gonna be like to do store. So it's like a store, and you can like add delete things from it, which is cool. And I think I know then we can just say it's like a to do app. To do Rust. To do app in Rust. And WASM bitch. We write WASM bitch. Oh shit. Getting not getting that YouTube dollars, baby, after this. So we can keep this one. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do with it. But let's call it to do HTSX to do WASM. Yeah, at this point we can just make an folder for WASM and just move things into WASM folder so they like not break. To do WASM. Okay, this is gonna suck, but lib. Actually, we just keep this function and we can define it. It's not like we need to delete this thing. So we can just add into it, and it's gonna be a WASM gen. So anything that gets exposed, I think, is considered a WASM gen. I will have a backup to oh, and the to will have ID, text, and complete bool. Export methods like the to do store, a new function add toggle delete edit cleanup status JSON for learning and return JSON string from Rust at first. That's interesting. But why is the to do store and WASM gen? Is this like going to be used like a class? How will the UI use it? Store parse. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a class now. It is a class probably with like methods because this is practically a class. Cool shit, cool shit. Let's go. Where some bind gen, and it's gonna be a pub struct to store and it has to-dos, which is a vec of to-dos. Oh my god, my combo is getting bad in the ID is U32. Next ID? What is next ID, dude? Why would I have a next ID at the first place? We can like find out later, I guess. Struct to oh my god, and it will have like a ID, so it's like U32. It's saying text is string. String should be in capital, I think. It's not. Oh, it's okay. Completed. This is probably the only thing that matters. They're adding a comma at the end, which is nice. WASM function and implement to store and we can like so the new function that is shown by it makes sense, but why is the next ID needed is not what I'm sure about, because if it's a vector can be like dynamically allocated anyways. Why would it need the counter? What will it do with the counter? Its index is the counter. But AI has said it, so pub new pub self. What is the function? Pub fn new and then self. See, it's gonna be a to-do store with like a to-do, which is gonna be a vec. It's a new vec. Next ID is 0. Very good. Yes. Oh my god. PUD function add, and it's gonna take a mutable self. That means it's taking a mutable principal itself and taking a string, so it will create a new to do, right? Which will have an ID that will be the next ID, like a string, and we'll be taking the complete is false, and then we have to push that thing. But does it have to be mutable? Like vectors. Those are not mutable, right? Like pushing is not mutation. I want to do it without. I'm gonna do it without it, bro. So now return self. What is it to return self? Self dot to do dot push. Why is it taking a mutable reference though? I'm not comfortable with it. And also I did a bad thing. Not understanding. Const to do, which is a vector of to do self dot to do dot push. This is no more. So it's gonna push a to do and the next ID. Ah, I got to mutate the self.next ID. Text is text. Computer is false. But the thing is that to do store, we'll have to mutate it. So, ouch. Also, why did it like needs to return? So maybe self is mutable at this point. This is still gonna be illegal, by the way. We probably can try to compile this. We can try to compile this thing. Where some back lib. This is first core and man, I forgot the commands. I literally forgot the commands. It's build. Oh shit, I don't have my VM mode on for. That's bad. Build. Target web out dir lib. Okay, so it's like out. That's it, right? Yes. So try with a comma. Here, then click on this. This is comma. Okay. So it's like unexpected. Yeah, like non-constant value using let instead of const. Self is non-constant value. Okay. Because we reassign. Is that why? Move occurs because self.todo has a type effect which does not implement the copy trait. So if it moves, is what I've expected. Consider borrowing here. Sorry, it's 10%, right? And when I borrow, expected fec found fec. Okay, so it needs to like also a borrow type. So that's actually possible to build. So expected vec found vec 38. Okay, yeah. Oh. Maybe I don't need to return it like this, and I just can do something like self dot insert. Would that be legal? Expected to do because of return type found on found mutable store. Yeah, because it's a muted reference. So does it have to be marked as a mutable? I think it has to be. So it does not. So it does not match the type, is what I'm expecting. What am I doing wrong? I am getting a mutable. I'm not. Yeah, I'm getting a mutable reference, and then I just get the to do out of it, push into it, mute itself, and then return self. And that's not satisfying because so a auto checker expected to do but return type expected to do store found mutated to do store. So does it have to be the entire object being returned and you cannot return like a reference to it? Hmm. It's just understanding skill issue. Skill issue. What am I doing wrong? Skill issue, guys. Skill issue. So the few issue your code problem to do is a immutable reference. To do is a mutable reference. So that means I can read this vector, but I cannot modify it. So this fails. So adding to the vector is mutating. Or like it was more about which data it points to, and it still points to the same data. But adding into the data is also mutating the data. So like you can't change anything. You can't push also to a vector, which is not what I thought. Push needs some you need you probably don't need the local variable at all. Oh, I don't need the local variable, is what you're saying. You can just your function receives a mutable self, meaning it borders the existing store. Returning self does not self is a mutable reference, not the owner own self. Self. This is the normal Rust style for mutating an existing object. Self dot push. Read only borrow. Mutable borrow self. Did I like not borrow it as a mutable before? Probably it's like, oh, it's like mute. It's a reference, but not a mutable reference. I think I understand. Unless we get a type, and we do get a type error. And it said that is it that my type is wrong? Okay, I think my type is wrong. So it's just yeah. I just don't explicitly. I was thinking like I need to return it just because it's like a method and it has to be returned. So field in this struct blah 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 that code used unused borrow that must be used unused borrow. Yeah, I'm not sure what this means. It says okay, so it's like returning something but we ignore it. and we have to explicitly like say that thing. And this is just dead code. It says the field in this struct. Why is it dead code though? I use it, right? It's not dead. I'm not sure what I mean by dead code. It's been used. Uh, it says because Rust distinguishes between constructing a structure and reading its field. There's something code that reads that to okay. So the structure is so between constructing a structure and reading its field. Of course, it's makes sense. So, but I don't know if you're not reading it. But let's go. We have officially written some canonical Rust code. Is Rust this easy? Just borrowing, guys. What's so complicated about it? Just like there's a mute, and then there is a normal ampersand, we just read, and yeah, I mean, if you don't pass ampersand, you basically say, please copy this thing, which is kind of great. It's not great because that's kind of like, I think it should be illegal, like normally, like you have to say either copy or pass a record passing. Getting there, guys. Getting there. Are we gonna build the next Facebook? Is Google finally gonna hire me? Huh? What's up with that? Ah, it's gonna be like, and it's actually pretty fun. Like, so many days learning something new. Let's go. Feeling good. Feeling good. No more AI slop, guys. No more AI slop. Hey, great. So we need add. We need remove. Or maybe like we can like just only have a add button, add and mark as complete. Right. So toggle is I think what it means. It's like toggle. You can have add toggle and what is status JSON? I don't think it's needed. I didn't toggle this audio yet. Yeah, toggle. And it will be I mean technically we will be mutating, so yeah. Can I not like say the mutable thing about this is gonna be its ID, not its. Well, I would not make much sense because we group the data. So it's so good. Yeah, bro. That's some way to write code. Some people thought this like, let's go. So it's gonna be like iterating over the fields till the ID match, and it will be over the to-do array, which is like a vec. So it's gonna be if let sum do equals to self dot to do dot iter new find. So what we are saying that mutable iterator is what we are getting, because we are going to mutate its inner field. So it's iterable, mutated, iterable, like, yeah, it's gonna be t, it's gonna be t, dot id equals to id. If that's the case, then we'll say to do dot, I thought we were gonna say to do, okay, yeah, to do dot completed equals to inverse of it. This is all we need, I think. Yeah. Is there anything more we can do? Mm, is there anything more? We need a display thing, right? Like, that will give us all of the data. And this has to be in like a way that, so what does the AI recommend to us? It just returns to return string, I think. This is bullshit. Why would I want to return string? It's gonna need like serialization, deserialization. I want to not use one bit of extra uh this because do not or anything with it. Custom in memory way of talking sometimes. Yeah, I don't want to use a crate. Like, as a Saturday, it has to be used or something, and I don't want to do that. Saturday sucks. Saturday sucks. So, you're learning WASM, avoiding JSON first. The simplest memory style is to keep to inside Rust and expose a small getter method that JS calls. So, Rust owns JS does not receive the whole flag, instead JS asks us length to do ID to do text. This is the simplest way and very WASM like. So new add why the lane, I don't know. To do ID, I don't care. To do text, I don't care. To do complete, I don't care. Toggle, I don't care. Delete. What? Okay, so it's like it absolutely pushes into the store.todo ID. Yeah, I'm not sure how is this that different, because this is pushing. Uh, how do you read back? Just fundamentally it's the same. I was expecting it to like push like this, just that I have add and it will be like a single string and it won't be on the like chase, will not be doing much like using pointer here, and it's fine, but I do not understand how do you read back, like what is inside store. You read it back by exposing the methods unless players cannot directly inspect the private rest inside WASM. The JS reads the store by looping over the index. Yeah, but you sync push. Oh, sorry. Okay, I was being an idiot. So it's like this store will have like a to-do ID for I and then to I. This is the only way, bro, because it would suck to be this way. Like, what we can do is we can, since it's a vector, right? This can be a map also. That's point. What if spec was just a map and not a vec? It's like a dynamically allocated vec. It's kind of worse because it's an index, and I mean it's not worse. A map is like the same thing, which is that can have custom IDs, and that makes more sense sometimes, but that's not really that good. But then I don't know why would I do this ID thing, because um why would I do that? I don't understand. Why would I do the ID thing? Is the ID different somehow? Ah, what am I doing? That makes perfect sense. So you give the length and you iterate over the to-do array, and when you delete, the internal counter is the same. Just delete that item, but when you loop over that thing, it's still a pick. So the IDs can be different. You see, this is why you need to like just fuck up on simple things. Can like just fuck up. So what we'll need? We'll need length, and that's just a view size. Yeah, that's fine. We need length. We need ID. To do ID. Still the self. Yeah, the ID of the whatever is that index. We need the text for that index. So to do index to ID. Oh, to do text. Sorry, index to text. It's literally it's cloning itself, which I'm not sure I would have done though. So it's index to ID, index to text, and index to complete. Would be function index to complete. It's more like a get because you're really getting data and not really doing much else. Yeah, I think that makes way more sense. Just to get the data here. It's just a self index. Why is it U size though? Length is your size. ID is not. ID is. Hey, the ID is U32 actually. Hmm. Is something missing? I don't really think so, right? We need three things. Wait, the three things. And just say add. Output would be roughly something false. Understood. Just understood. And you know, let's go. We now have reading. Just don't have. It makes also sense. This is the only way of doing it. Like, yeah. I mean, it's not the only way. I can just dump as a JSON, but I don't want to dump as a JSON. What the fuck dumps as a JSON? Huh? What am I, some retard? Idiotic retard who like can't do shit. And I'm horrible with UI, even more horrible with React. So as a low average programmer, let's write best program origin, that is import init rust core from, yep, it's two times this lib rust core, and I think it's out rust core, not WASM, bro. It's this thing rust core.js. Core.js. It's nice. Import what will need? We'll take an input field and we'll need like so technically every time we input we just refresh. Also we need to import the to-do store. In the code it's always in like lower caps, right? For the rest code it's in the lower, but not that lower, with the js ts yeah, to do add with WASM. Do not have it. Totally on painted programming, guys. I told it to give the TS code. What the fuck? But I don't care. Oh my god. Though it's nice that I have now something to look at, which reduces my stress levels quite a bit. Yeah, a stressed guy. Oh, it's capital. Oh, it's capital. To store. Damn, I didn't expect that. And it's gonna be use effect, use state, use ref. Yeah, I forgot even what was ref used for. It defines the to-do type again, which is annoying. I thought like maybe it would be not needed to define. Probably will not be implementing the entire thing. Function to-do store, to-do store, and basically be const to-do for const index, sorry, let index equals to 0, index less than store dot length, index plus plus, to-do dot push, id store.get index to e index. See, index to store index, and we have it, our reading mechanism. We just sync from Rust will get the ref set to read to the store. So I have to like hook into it. So okay, you know, this is also times where it's nice to like sync from Rust. It will basically be the store, that is store. Yeah, actually this is inside the main function. Oh, sorry, export default function. Is this stream running again? Yeah, I think it's running. Then we can say store. Yeah, user. So this is how you like store objects. Nice. Ready, set ready. Use state false. Text set text. Use state, yeah. I would be like IND thing. So ready probably is not even needed, but because it's like I don't think, see why it will take a lot of time. Set to do, like though, like use state to do, set to do. So we are storing a to do array, we are storing the text. Filters we don't need, and then next function sync from Rust. This will be a simple function that will check if the current is not defined. Sync from Rust will only run when I'm actually not sure. But how is it getting the to-dos? It gets the current from the ref, that is the store, and it checks if the store is not returned, it returns, and then said to do read to do from the store. So it's like the current is defined, just read the set the to do, read the to do, and read is defined, right? So we are good. Use effect. It's like that's the only thing left. I think it will run only once, ideally. That is init Rust core, but then That would be store. New. So it's ready, and then starts the meaningful part of adding the store. The graphics is sync rust. Wow, there's a lot of code that needs to be written for a piece of. So just a function and kudo. It's basically callback. Uh, set the text function. Toggle will be like a ID, and toggle ID sync from Rust. What's my only concern is that we do store the ID separately, so that I will get it from index to ID. And we don't remove anything. Let's set it down. That's pretty much it. Add to do is not a function. What do you mean? Oh, sorry, it's just add. It's just add and it's toggle. It's just add. It's add. So null pointer rust. Did it not compile last time? Getting rust. Okay. WASM binding thrown. Null pointer passed to rust. On click set text. Sorry, on change set text and click add to do, and let's display the to do, which is like also an array. So every time we like do it, like add and then this toggle that's sync from rust. So Rust. Let's go. It's because the this means the JS called method in to handle that constraint. I think the filling ends with them expected store to internal the pointer was zero null. What? Len exists, right? It's a valid thing. So the WASM expected store to be live Rust store, but internally that points to zero null. Null pointer pass to Rust most likely cause is a reactor. Very React updates like do not matter here, but the important issue is that sync from Rust was created during the early rendering, or if the store object got moved slash should somehow it may be calling len an invalid WASM object. But the most common actual cause instructed by gen. Okay, so the new needs a wrapper. WASM by gen constructor. Then I have to like rebuild that thing. Then I have to like it's not a function. Get index to get oh my god, get to the y. See this to thing needs to be removed. There's nothing called to do. Just get index. So bad names like this are only possible to be corrected once you actually write the code. Let's go. Woohoo. Let's go. So the way we did it is now that basically it just goes through the entire thing. Say and go through that thing and we'll give the actual index and we'll take the internal index. Yep, yep. This is unique enough. Let's go. Guys, we did it. We created a good web. We did not implement remove and shit like that, but there's nothing called a removing from a to-do app, okay? Everybody does it wrong because they don't know or they don't understand. So, uh, this one fucking did it. Fucking created a to-do app in WASM as use like mostly ChatGPT code, but we did it. Marking this. We cut another thing from the list. Let's go. So this is how like you win wars. You don't win it like one day. You like build up, and then you just like win the war one day. It also like teach me how to actually design things like this, or like think about like I was thinking like, oh, I don't like I couldn't even imagine a solution where I was not using the JSON initially, but now that I see it, right, I know that it can be done without a JSON. You can just iterate over it, hit the index, and the index will mount to like whatever the ID is. It's like a refresh thing, like offer. Even though I've done it in graphics programming, this is kind of how you do it, right? Like there's like arrays, and you go over the arrays, and the arrays have like they're like linear arrays, but like they're in like three consecutive chains. So like pairs of this are red, green, blue. You need like three of them. It's blue, and it's like so much similar here, right? Like toggle is so much similar. It's like search over the index, find the ID, and this says like completed. And yeah, and AI made it also easy, right? Like the checkbox. I know that I was type checkbox, check to do, complete on change toggle to do. Yeah, see this gets triggered. Toggle to do is probably here. Current is defined with the toggle with ID, which we also get because the map is the ID. Okay. See, this is also like small things, bro. Like I've not written it, but yeah, it would have been better if I wrote it myself. But there, because I'm lazy. It's not even that much code. This is also a thing. You lose your ability to think so fast when you're not like using when you're using it extensively. You just feel like, oh, writing like 50 lines of code is so much, even though you like wrote thousands of lines of code in like 1 day or something. Nobody writes thousands, but like hundreds of lines of code in like 1 day. You don't feel frustrated, but this one makes you feel frustrated. And also why AI will not be a very big thing. Fundamentally does not solve the issue. I can probably end the stream and go home. Uh, but it's only like 12:30, and I pretty much don't sleep at night for most days. But since I've traveled, I also feel a bit tired, and yeah, I might end the stream today for here. If anybody watched, you're a psycho. Like, you shouldn't be watching a stream from a random guy streaming from like his home. What you did, wasted your time. Congratulations. Hope you learned something. If you learned nothing, that's more expected because I never learn anything from watching YouTube videos. It's almost like watching using AI. It's like you learn nothing from that. You have to do it yourself. Get the hands dirty. And thanks. Peace.